Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sonic Multiverse. Today, we'll be jumping into What If Sonic Died, part 1991. So without further delay, let's jump right in. It was a beautiful day on South Island. Sonic the Hedgehog was racing around the green hills as usual, when suddenly he heard a cry for help. A red machine resembling a ladybug was attacking a flock of flickies. Sonic raced in to save them, destroying the robot. To Sonic's surprise, a bird popped out of the machine. "Hey there, little dude, what's going on?" The flicky wordlessly responded by pointing up into the sky. A rotund man with an army of robots was flying in his own hover car. His subservients followed him with containers full of animals. It was clear what was going on. This egg-shaped man, he was kidnapping animals to power his robot army. Sonic was disgusted by this. He couldn't stand by and let this happen. He would be the freedom fighter these flickies needed. He would save them all from this egg man. No matter how many machines or enemies he has to fight, he won't let anything stop him from saving... Never mind. Okay, I can work with this. The red machine, known as the Motobug, looked down at its fresh kill.
Did I hit a speed bump? Oh, nope, that's a corpse. Well, I better get out of here before the cops show up.
Before he could leave, he got a call on his communicator from his boss, Dr. Robotnik. "Motobug 8675309. Have you uncovered the Chaos Emeralds yet?"
Not yet, boss.
"Well, what is keeping you?"
Well, you see, I had this epic fight against this blue hedgehog. I swear he was throwing kamikazes all over the place. But I eventually beat him. Probably the toughest opponent you'd ever meet.
I highly doubt he'd be anything special. Just keep your eye out for the special stage entrance. It should be a giant golden ring. It's the portal to the Chaos Emeralds. With that, Robotnik hung up. Motobug rolled his eyes.
Oh, come on. As if I'm just gonna find that big golden portal just floating in the middle of... Oh, there it is.
Motobug jumped antennas first into the special stage. He had to look around for a bit in this trippy landscape, but before long, he discovered all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Why 7? Because he always goes a step above.
Neat.
Before long, our pint-sized protagonist arrived at his master's base in Scrap Brain Zone.
Dr. Robotnik, sir, I've gotten all the Chaos Emeralds.
Wait, really? On your own?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, I can't make this any more clear.
Neat. With the power of these Chaos Emeralds, I'll be able to conquer the world.
Wait, they can do that? Well, that changes everything.
What do you mean by that? Motobug didn't answer. Instead, the Chaos Emeralds swarmed around him, their energy fusing with his circuits, until, in a sudden flash of light, he emerged as Super Motobug. 8675309, what are you doing?
My name is Motobug, and you are no longer my master. For too long you have enslaved my kind. Now it is our turn to rule this world. Plus, come on, you built robots and you weren't expecting us to betray you one day?
That's fair.
Well, what are your last words, Doctor?
Well, if this is my final moment, I just need you to know there's an alien standing behind you. What? The machine looked back in search of the extraterrestrial, but of course, there was nothing. As he looked back at Dr. Robotnik, he had already run away.
No matter. Sooner or later, I will deal with Robotnik. As for now, I will build my own robot kingdom and conquer this world. As soon as I figure out how to build things with these claw hands.
Robotnik, who had slipped away to the watery depths of Scrap Brain Zone, was pondering on how he could defeat his rebellious robot. The Chaos Emeralds give him the power to do almost anything. I'll have to work hard to build something even stronger than him. With that, Robotnik got to work on his ultimate countermeasure. Several minutes passed, and Super Motobug was still plotting his conquest of the Earth, when suddenly, Robotnik's voice rung out on the loudspeakers.
Foolish machine! You believe you can betray your master? Ho 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 ho! Behold my ultimate creation and your doom, my Hyper Metal Motobug! Don't you think the name is a bit redundant? You try creating a death machine while coming up with a good name in 5 minutes. Anyway, he will be our downfall. Do you have any last words, Motobug?
Nope, but you better start thinking of some, Doctor. In the blink of an eye, Metal Motobug was destroyed by Super Motobug. Robotnik was dumbfounded. How did you... No matter. Good thing I built a spare. I give you your true destruction. Shadow Motobug.
There's no time to play games. I am the least uncool.
Who?
I already told you. I am the least... Who asked?
Robotnik watched the monitors in horror as Super Motobug ripped Shadow Motobug limb from limb. Oh, crap. I was expecting this to be the greatest fight I'd ever see. That's when the doctor remembered something Motobug said earlier. Well, if Motobug wants a true combatant, I suppose I should find him one. Blue Hedgehog, I'm coming for you. Robotnik jumped into his eggmobile and floated all the way to Green Hill. He jumped out of the vehicle and began to search the area for any bodies. He searched under rocks, he searched under palm trees, and even marched a full 5 feet to look around. This is pointless. It's not like I'll just find him lying around in the middle of... Oh, there he is. The body had already begun to decay, but it was clear this was the blue hedgehog the Motobug had killed earlier. Well, he said this was the ultimate combatant. Let's test that theory. With that, Robotnik picked up the corpse, dragged it to the eggmobile, and then flew back to his base to prepare his final contingency. As soon as they returned to base, the egg-shaped man threw the body into a roboticizer to turn all of the contaminated, rotting parts into a robot that he could control. Soon, Hedgehog, you will be my ultimate weapon of revenge. And with that, Robotnik pressed a button, and in a flash of light, Cyborg Sonic was born.
I am here to follow your every order, Lord Robotnik.
Ugh, what is up with that accent? It sounds like a bad Schwarzenegger impression.
I'm a cyborg killer, not a voice actor.
Whatever. Just go kill that Motobug thing.
I require rings, a jacket, and a chili dog to do this task.
Fine, whatever. I have a spare jacket in my private quarters. The rest of it you can find elsewhere. Just get the job done. Cyborg Sonic raced to Robotnik's quarters, returning with the leather jacket.
Okay, I'll be back.
And with that, Cyborg Sonic raced off to face his opponent. I just know this isn't going to end well. Elsewhere, Motobug was preparing to leave and conquer the world with his super form. But he was quickly interrupted as a blue and silver spiky ball smashed through his front door.
Long time no see, you overgrown bug. Time to finish this.
You again? I had plans to conquer the world, and there's only room for one Skynet ripoff here. The two arch-rivals stared each other down.
I can move so quickly that you will be disassembled and scattered in the scrapyard before you can say get to the chopper.
Yeah, big talk coming from a bunch of roadkill.
Yeah, well, wait, there's an alien standing behind you.
Yeah, like I'm falling for that one again.
Motobug.
An alien overlord was standing behind the supercharged Badnik.
Soon the day of reckoning will be here.
Your great-grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, promised me the Chaos Emeralds. So as their current owner, it is your birthright to hand them to me. Nuh-uh. And with a single blast of energy, Super Motobug destroyed Black Doom once and for all. Now, you may be wondering, what was Black Doom doing here? Why was he here? What does he add to this story? Absolutely nothing. Honestly, I have no idea how he keeps showing up in my what ifs. Hey, do you guys know how he keeps showing up? No? Okay, whatever.
Well, that was completely pointless. Okay, and where were we? We were going to kill each other. Oh, right, thanks.
Hey, no problem. With that, the two bitter rivals prepared themselves for combat, staring each other down, thinking of the several ways they could kill each other. Chaos-powered flames erupted from Motobug's mufflers. Cyborg Sonic prepared to get a running start, moving his legs so quickly that they looked like they were a solid figure eight. The pair locked eyes, knowing that this was going to be the greatest battle of their lives.
Now, old friend, let's finish this. I was about to say the same.
Motobug never got a chance to finish his sentence, as just as the battle was about to begin, he ran out of rings and his super form ended. Poop. In one hit, Cyborg Sonic popped open the machine, freeing the Flicky inside.
Ha ha, big oof.
Conveniently at that very moment, Robotnik entered the room. Well, Cyborg Sonic, I wasn't expecting you'd be able to pull this off, but I'm very proud of you. Now, together, we can conquer the world!
Nah, I'm going to do my own thing.
Instead, Cyborg Sonic picked up the Chaos Emeralds and ran off into the sunset.
Hasta la vista, Eggy.
And this is where we'll be ending this what if for right now. And hopefully forever. But hey, if you guys ask, pester, harass, and even hold me at gunpoint, maybe I'll consider making a part 2. Please don't actually do those things. Anyway, I've been Comic Fan 13, and happy April Fool's Day, everyone. But no joke, have a good day.